So in this video, we're going to talk about the independent, dependent, and control variables that can happen within an experiment. So the first thing, of course, is defining what is a variable. A variable is something that can potentially change in a given experiment, whether it be manipulated by the experimenter themselves, be controlled by the experiment to make sure it doesn't change, or something that's measured in the end. So this video, we're going to find three types of those variables: the independent, dependent, and control variable. So the first one, the independent variables, what are they? Well, the independent variable is the condition of the experiment that is changed by the experimenter themselves. That is one that the experimenter manipulates to actually generate the experiment to test an end result. What are they testing? Well, they are testing if whether or not changing that independent variable has an effect on the dependent variable. The dependent variable is the property of the experiment being measured to look and see if there is that relationship between it and the changing independent variable. It does not mean that the dependent variable always depends upon the independent variable. It means that you are checking to see if that relationship does exist or not between the two. The third type of variable that's extremely important are control variables. Control variables are properties of the experiment. They need to be kept constant. The reason they need to be constant is because that way we can rule out their effect as much as possible on the dependent variable. That way you can see if that relationship with the independent and dependent variable exists. If you have other things that are changing, then one of those other things that are changing may be the thing that's causing the change in the dependent variable instead of your manipulation of the independent variable. So those are three basic types of variables that we're going to discuss this year, and hopefully that gives you a better clarity in understanding what they are.